In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the book Atomic Habits. Now, as opposed to other videos where they do a quick summary or explanation, I'm going to pick one specific lesson and how I already implemented it in my life. Because I run with the philosophy, if you read a book and get 100 good ideas, that's great, but if you don't truly implement any of it, it's a waste. Now, in case you're not familiar with the book Atomic Habits, James Clear does a great job of explaining how you can break down any habit to be extremely small, atomic, and make it be extremely easy. He provides the techniques and the solutions to do that. Now, I've read this book in the past, and this is my second time reading it, and this is where I discovered this particular lesson that I didn't catch before. The author provided many examples such as, oh, I'm trying to quit smoking. But if you are saying like, hey, I'm trying to quit smoking, you're most likely not going to succeed. On the other hand, if you say, no, I'm not going to smoke because I am not a smoker, I'm not somebody that identifies as someone that smokes, that drastically helps you out. I want to unpack that a little bit more. I heard Tony Robbins say something similar.
You're no longer a smoker. It's not your identity. If you thought you're a smoker, you might go, well, what brand is it? Well, maybe I'll have one, whatever it is, right? It's like when people tell me, I'm on day 4 of not drinking or not smoking, I go, why are you counting? So you can tell people how many days you last this time before you go back again? It's like when you change your identity, I'm not one of those, you're not going to do it anymore. So
all paths lead to Rome. You can hear the same message but in different varieties, and for me, that tends to make me believe that there's something here. I think that this ties in well with affirmations, and in case you're like, what is that? It's like believing that something already exists before it happens, such as you keep on repeating and repeating, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy. So in my case, I look at some of the bad habits that I want to kick, comes in handy, as well as some of the good habits. For example, I want to work out. So rather than saying like, okay, I gotta work out, I say, no, I am somebody that works out. I'm somebody that does it. I lift weights every single day. Now, at first, it can seem like a lie because you're like, well, there's plenty of other people that work out much more intensely. They've been doing it for much longer and have much bigger results. It's like, sure. But the fact that you do it, you are that type of person. If you're somebody that runs, you are a runner. Just as simple as that. If you are somebody that writes a book, you are an author, just like J.K. Rowling. It doesn't matter how many you do, you now receive that title. And the cool part is you can continue to grow and do more and more. But as long as you do that action, you deserve that title. So every time I lift weights now, I'm like, yeah, I'm somebody that works out. I'm not just doing this temporarily. I'm not doing this imposter syndrome. I am somebody that deserves this label of somebody that works out. And this concept and strategy can work for pretty much anything. If you're somebody that's like, I want to stop chucking my shoes across the floor and just leaving it there, be like, no, I'm somebody that's organized. I'm somebody that puts my shoes away whenever I enter an establishment. That's it. You're that type of person. Now, these lessons really interest me because I'm a personal development coach, and I love to see people level up easily and quickly. Don't believe me? Take a look at some of the people I was able to help out. Vincent, 60% reduction in video games. Josue, going to the gym more consistently 4 to 5 times a week. Alexis, reducing her phone time by over 80%, and much more. Listen, we all have bad habits we need to eliminate, as well as good habits we need to implement. Sometimes it's overwhelming and we need some clarity, or simply, we just have to take the next best step. That's why I created my own visual technique that many people agree is simple, yet effective. I'd love to just schedule a free chat, click a link in the description, because how many more years are you going to go before you finally get to reap the benefits of doing the work? Thank you guys for watching, and as in the words of Peter Parker, I'm trying to do better.
How are you? Trying to do better.